House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is racing to release a new agenda for his party ahead of the midterms. But he appears to be making some of the same old mistakes. The Washington Post reporting, quote, Jeffries has heard the many complaints from the party's lawmakers clamoring for a proactive agenda, but the issues Democrats are likely to include, health care and lowering costs, are hardly novel, and they've run on them before. The list of principles currently does not contain any stances on crime and immigration either. Here now to react, former Biden White House advisor Yemisi Egbewole. So great to see you this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Charlie.
Yes, indeed. So are you concerned about the idea that Democrats are not going to figure out how to address these issues?
Yes, I'm worried that we're going to make the same mistake that we did in 2024. Look, voters told us that affordability was a key issue, and it's not something we touched on. And so I appreciate Hakeem Jeffries recognizing the deficit that's there. But you cannot ignore the fact that crime and immigration are two of the hot topics right now, especially for families. And one of the things that I think the Democratic Party really has to do is engage families, mothers and fathers, and also the focus on their children. If we don't show that we care about the family unit, we're not going to get families to come vote for us in 2025 when it comes to the elections in Virginia and New Jersey, and also in 2026 for the midterms.
And of course, if you talk to a family, Democrat or any kind of family, it doesn't matter. Safety is one of their number one things. You know, there's safety and there's economics are the number one and two spots there. And I think crime and immigration both touch on that. If you had a magic wand, and the Democrat Party would probably be better off if you did have a magic wand. How would you couch those concerns for the party?
Well, I would say let's not be beholden to a small minority that is very loud on the internet, and let's not be afraid of offending people. Law and order shouldn't be the boogeyman. We can call it something else. You can couch it in safety and security, whatever you'd like to say, but language at the end of the day is what is hampering us. We are so focused on how we package something that by the time we come to the conversation, it's already moved past us. Look at what President Trump does. He addresses something, he says it head on, and he moves on. If it offends people, he keeps going. He steamrolls. What we do is we wait and we get run over and hit time and time again because we want to care about what people on the internet think. Well, a lot of people on the internet are clearly not voters because if the loud voices on the internet translated to votes, we'd win over and over and over again, and we aren't.
Yeah, why do you think Democrat leaders are so beholden to those novel but extreme voices?
Well, I've started to say that folks who are centrists and moderates are becoming the silent majority in the Democratic Party. They just don't speak out enough because oftentimes if they speak out, people within their own party turn around and attack them. So what's the incentive there? And I just think that people who are on the far left, who are loud on the internet, are oftentimes kind of nasty in the way that they engage with their own members of the Democratic Party. And it doesn't incentivize other balanced, sensible members to speak out.
Well, the Democrat Party would be wise to listen to you. Yemisi Egbewole.